want to go back to something funny, and I want to see what your memory is versus mine. So at my retirement, I remember doing a very unique thing because I'm, as everybody knows, I'm an Army guy, but I retired on a Navy facility at a Navy command because of where I was working. And I just remember going back and forth with everybody at the regiment headquarters, your staff, about doing it during this major exercise and event. And I'm like, no, it's my fucking day. I'm going to retire how I want.
Yeah.
And poor Dennis Lockhart, who is basically the master of ceremonies for the event. I'll never forget that when we didn't play the Army song and I started my retirement with From Who the Bell Tolls from Metallica, your eyes locking on Dennis. Dennis thought his career was over. Dennis literally thought his career was over. Like, why are they not playing the Army song? And I looked at Dennis. I'm like, I got this. I will talk to Clay. And then it went the next step to there's no chaplain. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want a chaplain. It's my day. I said, I'm not playing the Army song. I'm playing Metallica, and I'm not having a chaplain. The rest of the protocol, I'll follow line with. So I just remember when you got up there as one of my primary guest speakers and the regiment commander to speak, your eyes locked onto Dennis, and he became a very small man. He just thought his day was over. Do you remember all that?
Yeah, Dennis is very dramatic. This goes back. We were down in Colombia on an op back when I was first back commander. He was an AOP, so I'll never forget. This is how our relationship started.
I hope Dennis is listening to this.
He will be.
So, we're down there deployed in the Amazon base, and we've been there for like a
month and a half or something.
And we got a big care package box for everybody's spouses put in there. Dennis's wife was a major in the medical service corps, if I remember at the time. And he had done something like forgot Valentine's Day or something. And he worked right in front of me, our little joint ops center down there. And she sent him right at the top of the box, which he opened like I'm sitting up above him.
So you're looking right in the box.
Right in the box. And right at the top was a DVD of Brokeback Mountain. And I was sitting behind him, and he like starts trying to cover up. I'm like, oh, slow your roll there, Captain Lockhart. Let me see what's in that box right there. And I mean, I wore his ass out. It was the longest deployment of his life.
I have more Dennis stories, but I love that guy. But I have more stories about that guy.
I love Dennis. Yeah. He's a good guy. I said, I don't even know how you can, the size of his head. Okay. I said, I don't even know how you can fly in a little bird. I mean, with a helmet on there, I don't even know how you can get your head in the hole. I mean, to get in there and to get in and suit up.
When he first was my counterpart out here at the beach.
Oh, that's right.
So we went on a trip. We were doing a urban training event in LA, and it was his first trip with us. And we had a third guy with us. We had the AVSOC LNO, who was a good friend of ours, Kane Kettles. And we're out there, and I wouldn't even look or talk to Dennis. I'm like, I don't know you. You don't exist. And you can come work out with us, and you can come earn your keep with us. So Kane and I took him to the gym, and we were down in Redondo Beach, and there were these stairs that went up the beach. I would say it was the equivalent of about a 5-story ascent. And then we had the actual gym. And I broke Dennis that day. We just destroyed him physically. He couldn't even bend his arms the next day. But he came to work.
It's good for him.
Yeah, he came to work, and he freaking, he got after it and all that stuff. And I was like, all right, he's a keeper. And he was, man. That guy was
a super good guy. The people that I harass the most are the people I like.
He used to harass me. I remember that well.
If I'm not harassing you, then you're not square in my crosshairs there.
Yeah, there's another good one I remember about you. You said Dennis got a care package. You remember when we first moved from Saudi Arabia up into Baghdad during the Iraq invasion, and you were the actual task force commander then,
forward, yeah.
Yep, forward. And I just remember that we had a former MH-47 pilot of ours that got out and went to the airlines, and then he was flying in the Air Guard. Well, he was over there in C-130s, And, you remember the rules then, no drinking, no anything like that where we were. And I remember him
General
walking.
Order number 1.
Oh, yeah. General Order number 1. And there you are, the boss. And I'm the overall flight lead. And there comes 2 Air Force guys walking into our jock with a freaking cooler, sloshing full of freaking Guinness beer cans, asking for me. And you're the first guy they run into.
Yeah, that dog ain't going to hunt here,
No,
pal.
no. It didn't hunt well for me, did it?
Yeah. Sorry, that's a no-go, bro. You cannot do that. Yeah, they're pretty stringent rules. That's a good way to go from the White House to the outhouse.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, absolutely. And we all know it, especially when you put the O rank on.